What's up, y'all? Should be live. Uh, DT2 author here. Uh, First thing I wanted to say was I wanted to let y'all know I know that I haven't been in touch as much, but all that in touch as much, but all of that is changing, and I am definitely going to be more in touch with everybody because I appreciate all my fans. Second thing I want to tell you is that 2020 was just a rough year, but I mean, it was that way for everybody. And 2021 had some stuff too. There have just been a lot of challenges. But you know, what's my motto? My motto is don't complain, create. So take the energy from whatever you experience, whatever life has given you, and use it to move you forward. Use it to create something new. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I just wanted to let you know. I realize I haven't been in touch as much as I should have been, but that's all changing as of now. You're going to hear from me on much more frequently, on a much more frequent basis because I want to give you updates. So I just wanted to let you know that I have been working hard in spite of a lot of the personal stuff I've been dealing with, as everybody has been. I mean, that is not a new story for 2020 or 2021, excuse me, in terms of all the things we've had to deal with in our families and in our careers and all the adjustments we've had to make. So no whining, just informing, okay? Because I'm not here to whine, I'm here to win, and that's what I want you to do. So I've got some new content coming out. I got some new content I've been working on feverishly. I got some new content that's in editing. I got some new content I'm just creating. Um, oh Lord, can't really say anything about it with details without it being a spoiler because everything I say is going to be a spoiler, and I know you don't want any spoilers. But there's two things I can say, and there's two things that you need to do right now. Okay, here's the first thing you need to do. First thing you need to do, well, I take that back. Three things. Three things. Three things. So here's one of three. The first thing you need to do is you need to sign up for my email newsletter list. Now, the sign up button is on this page, the Secrets of the Round page. That's why I'm doing the original broadcast. This is also being cross posted to two other my Facebook pages. So if you've seen it on those other pages, the original page is the Secrets of the Realm page, Facebook page that I have. That's the original broadcast source. You need to sign up for my newsletter list. That button is on the Secrets of the Realm Facebook page. Sign up there, and then any type of early updates or discounts or freebies or anything that I'm doing, people on my newsletter list always get access to it first, as well as people on my Patreon. Okay, because there's going to be some stuff that's like Patreon exclusive. I got some content that just goes on Patreon, and there's some stuff where the newsletter people get the sneak peek and get the early access and all that. So you definitely want to be a part of my newsletter list. And if you want to go over to Patreon, you get some exclusive stuff if you want to support me there as well. So that's the first thing you need to know is that you need to be on at least one of those channels so that when I'm dropping something new, there's going to be some type of early alert, some type of sneak peek, and some type of exclusive content that you can only get either from my Patreon or my newsletter list. That's number one. Here's the second thing you need to know. The second thing you need to know is that everything in my Realm series is connected. Lord have mercy, I can't stress that enough. Because, you know, some people say, well, you shouldn't do stuff like that. You should do stuff that stand alone. Yeah, well, that ain't what I did. So I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a world where a whole bunch of stuff can happen. And there's a whole lot of content that can be created in it. That was my goal. That was my point from the jump. That's what I wanted to do. That's why I did it that way. So everything is connected. The novels, the coloring books, the comic books, short stories, the audio books, just anything in the Realm series is connected. So if you want full experience and you got to get all the stuff, there's a tabletop RPG, a role playing game. So anything that happens in the Realm series, of course, I have other series that I've done, but right now I'm talking about the Realm, my Realm series that kicked off with Lucifer, Soldier, Serpents, and Sin, which leads me to thing number three. You need to get a copy of that first novel so you understand what's going on. This particular series is huge. Okay, and when I say this series, I mean the Realm series. It's got a lot of content in it, a lot of stuff happening in it with a lot of different formats. But there's a lot of characters, there's a huge story world, so there's a lot of stuff that you're going to need to know. Now, the good news is I put a glossary and a cast of characters in all the content. So you'll know who's featured in that particular content, and you'll have a glossary because there's a lot of terms and locations and concepts or ideas that are realm specific. So I have a glossary at the end so you know what that is. Okay. So you need to. Third thing is you need to get the first novel, Lucifer Soldier, Serpents and Sin, Book One, A Clash of Lightning and Thunder. I'm going to put the link for that, the Amazon link for that, underneath this, so you can go right on Amazon, get it. You can get it as an ebook or you can get it as a print copy. Now, if you want a signed print copy from me, then you have to let me know that, and I'll sign a copy and mail it to you. Okay? And so you got to let me know. So let me know in the chat or hit me up in the messenger or let me know some kind of way. If you want a signed copy, author signed copy, then we gotta get that information and I'll send it to you after you PayPal me. Because you have to pay for the book and for shipping. But I definitely send out signed copies. Okay, so those are the three things I need you to know today. That number one, you need to be on my newsletter list or my Patreon. Number two, everything in the Realm series is connected. And number three, you need to get that first novel, Lucifer, Soldier, Serpents and Sin, Book One, A Clash of Lightning and Thunder, if you haven't already. Because everything grows from there, everything keys off of that, everything about the story world expands from that. So I'm super excited about it. I've always been excited about it. And I do have some new stuff coming. Let me say that one more time. I do have some new stuff coming. Okay? So I haven't been asleep all this time. I've been working all this time and dealing with 2020 and a whole bunch of stuff. And all that is because I really want to get it right. I really want to write it well. I really want to be sure that the story is cohesive. I want to be sure that everything's consistent in the story world. And, people aren't perfect. Even with editing, things aren't perfect. So I'm sure my Eagle Eye fans will catch some stuff and let me know, which is fine. That's actually fine by me because I really am detailed and I like detailed comments and feedback. Now, of course, not stuff that's just angry and trash and stuff. I don't deal with that because who needs that type of negativity in their life? Nobody. I certainly don't. So, but detailed comments and feedback are quite welcome by me. So that's it. That's it for my live today. So again, I just wanted to let you know those three things. Get on my newsletter list or join my Patreon. You can join the Patreon for little as like $1 or $3 a month. Everything in my Realm series is connected. And get the first novel because when all the new stuff, because remember, there's plenty of content out there now, but when all the new stuff starts coming, it's not going to make any sense to you unless you've read the very first novel that kicked everything off. All right? Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching me live, thank you so much. If you're watching this on replay, thank you for watching it on replay. Check out the links below and the links below. Again, the newsletter list button is on the page. And then I'll put my Patreon link and then I'll put the link to the first novel you can get on Amazon. And then if you want a signed copy of that novel, signed directly by me, you got to PayPal me for the book and for shipping, and then I'll send it to you. So hit me up on Messenger or hit me up in the chat or whatever so we can get that going. Okay? Thanks so much for tuning in. I am going to be in touch more often. Okay? I'm going to be in touch more often. So watch the newsletter, watch the Patreon, and watch this space so you can keep up with all the latest developments in the Realm series. And I want to thank you so much for supporting me, supporting this work. Thank you so much for enjoying the content. Thank you so much for what we do because the fans, we don't have anything. There's, no point doing anything. If you just want to do it for yourself and read it in your basement, that's cool. But you want to put it out there, then, that's why I'm so grateful for the fans. And I do not count myself as separate because I am one of you. I am a fan. I'm a lifelong geek. Comic books is one of the things I learned to read upon when I was 4 years old. And my dad is the one that introduced me to comic books, and I've loved them my entire life. So it's been a long time since I was 4. So I've been reading comic books for a long time. So I do not see myself separate from fandom. I am a fan. That's why I understand fans. So that's what I mean when I say I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your emotional support, your financial support. Just thank you. All that's what I have to say all the way around. Just thank you so much because I really do appreciate it. And I want you to know that I don't take it for granted. I'm just working as hard as I can to make sure I get stuff right. Okay? All right. So that's it for this live, and I'll talk to you again soon. Have a great Memorial Day weekend and be safe.